There are rivalries you can see, and then there are rivalries that live beneath the surface, quiet, powerful, and far more dangerous. The tension between Lionel Messi and Kylian Mbappé didn't explode in public. It whispered, grew, and eventually split a team built to dominate the world. But the match that created that fracture? The 2022 World Cup final, the greatest football showdown in modern history. PSG believed they had the perfect combination: Messi, the greatest ever; Mbappé, the heir to the throne. Two superstars wearing the same shirt, chasing the same European dream. What they didn't expect was that destiny would force these two men into a collision so dramatic that it would haunt Paris long after the trophy was lifted. Before Qatar, the relationship between Messi and Mbappé was cordial, respectful, even warm. Messi admired Mbappé's speed and talent. Mbappé respected Messi's legacy. They worked together, smiled in training, exchanged passes. It looked perfect from the outside. But inside the PSG dressing room, a quiet battle of influence was already beginning. Mbappé had been promised a project built around him, the star of the future, the leader, even the voice behind certain club decisions. And then Messi arrived. The biggest icon in football history, the man whose shadow could cover an entire club. The balance shifted instantly. Fans watched the goals and assists. What they didn't see was the silent competition between two men who did not want to admit they were competing. Then came the World Cup, and everything cracked. Argentina versus France, Messi versus Mbappé, teammates turned rivals on the biggest stage in world football. Messi played like a man chasing immortality. Mbappé played like a man trying to tear it away from him. The final wasn't just historic, it was a duel between the past and the future. Messi scored twice. Mbappé scored a hat-trick. The world watched two galaxies collide. When Argentina won, Messi reached the peak of his career, the final piece of his legacy. He became untouchable. He became eternal. Mbappé walked past the celebration with a blank expression, holding the golden boot, but not the trophy he cared about. For the first time in his life, the crown he believed would be his was taken by the very teammate he was supposed to respect. And that's when the silence began. Argentina's celebrations went viral. Dances, chants, jokes aimed at Mbappé. The one moment that broke millions of screens, Emi Martinez holding a doll with Mbappé's face. Messi didn't create the mockery, but he didn't stop it either. He stood there. He smiled. And Mbappé saw everything. When Mbappé returned to PSG, reporters asked him about the final. His answer was ice cold. "I will never get over it." Not a joke, not a smile, not a soft tone. A direct shot from a player who just saw his world rewritten. Inside PSG's training camp, players noticed the change immediately. There were no arguments, just distance. No shouting, just silence. Messi stayed calm. Mbappé stayed locked in his own world. They still passed to each other. They still played together. But something essential was gone. PSG desperately needed unity to win the Champions League. What they had was a cold war between their two biggest stars, a quiet rivalry that twisted every match, every decision, every headline. Who took the free kicks? Who took the penalties? Who was the star of the marketing posters? Who led the press conferences? Who did the coach listen to? Every answer became political, and the club began to tilt toward Mbappé. He was younger, he was the national hero, he was the future. Messi suddenly found himself treated like a guest in a project he was supposed to elevate. Then came the breaking point, the boos. For the first time in his life, Lionel Messi, 7-time Ballon d'Or winner, World Cup champion, was booed by his own fans. Not because he played poorly, because he wasn't the superstar the club wanted him to be, because Mbappé was the chosen one, because Messi's success with Argentina was a wound Paris never fully accepted. Messi quietly kept playing, Mbappé kept scoring, but the team kept falling apart. In the Champions League, PSG looked like a collection of stars, not a unified force. Every missed chance, every dropped result, felt heavier than it should. Sometimes a team doesn't need fights to break. It needs silence. When Messi's contract approached its end, the club didn't fight to keep him. They hesitated. They questioned his commitment. They even suspended him for a training absence that would have been overlooked for any other player of his status. The message was clear. Paris belonged to Mbappé now. When Messi left PSG, Mbappé's goodbye message was brief. Cold, a single line of politeness. No tribute, no emotion. 2 years earlier, he might have written paragraphs. But Qatar changed everything. Messi moved on. Mbappé stayed to chase the spotlight he always believed would be his. And today, when their names appear together, people still ask, were they ever truly teammates? Or were they two legends forced into a partnership that destiny was already preparing to break apart? Messi won the World Cup. Mbappé won the future. Both won something. Both lost something. Their rivalry was never about hate. It was about legacy, ambition, identity, and the truth that football's greatest battles don't always happen on the pitch. Sometimes they happen in silence. This is GoalLine Stories, where every second counts and legends are born in the unlikeliest of nights.